Hello Capricorns, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Capricorn, we're going to see who you really are. This week we're going to get into the Doggy Wisdom Oracle deck, and then we're going to get into the Energy Oracle deck and the teeny tiny Wizard's Tarot. We're going to ask who you really are, how others perceive you, what others get wrong about you, and how this affects you in relationships. You can book a private reading with me. In the description of this video, kind of like scroll sort of like halfway down, you will see a link to be able to book a private reading with me if that is something that you would like to do, that you so desire, Capricorn. I would appreciate even the teeniest tiny of energy exchanges between you and me. Be a like. It could be just a teeny tiny comment. It could be a great big comment. And make sure you're also subscribed. All right, Capricorn. Cappuccinos, captains of industry. I was just saying, I got to come up with a nickname for Sagittarius. I don't really feel like I have one for them. They have Saggy, but and you guys got a lot. You guys got a lot. All right, who you really are. Are you the one that's been appearing in all the extendeds this week? Swear to God, this dog has come up so much. This one, this Please Yourself dog in the extendeds, and it's usually in what people don't know about, what they get wrong. Please yourself. I don't know what, I don't want to know what you're doing right now. How others perceive you? Friends, friendly, friends. They're like, yeah, that's my friend. Capricorn, they're friend. We're friends, yeah. Okay, what others get wrong about you? Learning. It's almost like whatever they're learning, they got that wrong. Whatever they're learning, they have that wrong. How this affects you in relationships? Loneliness? Oh my God, please yourself, loneliness. Sometimes, I don't know why, the spirit has no shame. Guilt, forgiveness, innocence. Worry, innocence. Worried about something that someone doesn't know. Feeling guilty. And then giving forgiveness. That's a very interesting combination. All right. In what ways? To be careful with how I say this. And in what way do you please yourself? I don't know. What am I supposed to say? What is the please yourself? Who you really are? Yeah, please myself, Cindy. Maybe you're very pleased with yourself. Yin yang. Logical or intuitive? Identify energetic life cycles. You're very pleased with yourself. You know what cycle you're in. You know what you should be doing. I kind of want to say that. It's like, you know. What is that? It's a fluff. Oh, it's a fluff. I see it now. It was like a huge fluff on the screen, wasn't it? It's a Larry fluff. Even when he's not here, he's still here. You are very pleased with yourself. Honestly, like in terms of identifying, you know, when it's the time to do something, when it's the time not to do something. So maybe you've done something in the right order, or you've you figured out what cycle it is that you're in life, and you're quite pleased with yourself that you've done that. Funny. I don't know, people perceive you as friends, so I don't think just because who you are is something. In this case or situation, it doesn't feel like they can't both be right. I don't know. So, friends. People perceive you as friends. The thinking man. How actually people perceive you? Maybe thinking about friends. Maybe they think that you're a really smart friend. Say, it's like, you're the smart friend in the group. Yeah. Well, that's also interesting. I also have written on that card, a love interest or a friend. People look at this stuff. It's almost like this, especially like all of these ones over here, like looking at this man like, oh, he's so smart. Like, I was gonna say, like, you are perceived as the smart one in the group. If you got a group of friends, they see you as the one who's the smartest. They kind of look up to you. Oh, which is interesting what others get wrong about you. Maybe you feel like you're learning too. Like if people feel like they're learning from you, you also feel like you're learning too. Learning. what others get wrong about you. What are you learning? I'm going to ask, what is it that you are learning? Envy. What the fuck? Envy. You're learning envy. But you please you. Fuck. Oh, jeez. You're learning envy. Well, you're pleasing yourself and you got loneliness. So, oh, these readings. Okay, sometimes I feel like I've looked too deeply. Like, I feel like I'm peeking through somebody's blinds in the night. I'm like, oh my gosh. How this affects you in relationships. Loneliness. Centered and honoring your choices. So, okay, it's something that you've chosen here, and because of that, you get loneliness. But people see you as a friend. That's odd. Like, maybe it's a special person. Maybe you have lots of friends around you. You don't have a special person. All things upright. It's patience, angel of love. Patience with the angel of love energy. Patience, allowing the angel of love to guide you. You please, you are, who you really are is please yourself. The Hanged Man, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Oh my gosh. This just feels like somebody who's having difficulty getting something going and being really stressed out about it. Somebody who's trying to figure out the right way forward. To please your... Fuck me. This is such a weird one, Capricorn. Yin Yang. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, Nine of Wands, Six of Swords. Oh, you are. Okay, I'm just going to put something out here. Okay, I'm just going to put something out here. You could be coming up with an idea here, okay? You could be coming up with an idea here, Capricorn. You could be formulating some type of new perspective on life in the world. This is a perspective that pleases you. I don't know why it pleases you, because it feels like it goes against the kind of thing, like, if you believed and expected something else in life, that would actually probably be much nicer. Is it a bit of someone who is a glutton for punishment? There might be a thought or an idea or concept here that you've created that kind of gives you anxiety. And to be honest, the only person that might be happy with that idea is you. But it's not an idea that kind of like frees you or something like that. At least it doesn't feel like it, these cards. It's very interesting. Okay, people perceive you as friends. The Tower, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Not anymore. Oh. Give me the Thinking Man. The Ace of Wands and the Five of Cups. Okay, it's getting interesting. People or someone here, I'm going to kind of say used to perceive you as a friend, but it feels like that's not the case anymore. And it feels like that there's something that you want from this person that maybe they can't bring. They can't do that. There's something that's really interesting. Right? Okay, you please yourself with yin and yang. It's, I don't know how to say it. It's almost like you've come up with an idea or something like that. Like an idea, a thought process, a realization that, like, you feel good about this. It makes you feel good. Like, okay, here's a good example. Okay, like, let's say you go in for a job interview and you're feeling like really good about it. You feel really qualified for it. And you do the job interview. In your mind, there's no reason why you wouldn't get the job. And then a couple weeks later, you find out that you didn't get the job. And so then it's like, you tell yourself, right, what makes you feel better in that situation? Well, what makes us feel better is not necessarily the best thing for us, though, because it's kind of like saying, you know what, they didn't hire me because, I don't know, I'm too old, or they didn't hire me because, you know, maybe it could be a female-dominated industry and I'm a guy, or they didn't hire me because it's a male-dominated industry and I'm a woman, or I knew I shouldn't have worn the Toronto Blue Jays tie to the interview or jacket because it was obvious when I walked into their office they're a Boston Red Sox fan, right? You know, so it's like they come up with reasons that like it makes you feel better, or it makes, like, right, like it's putting it on them and saying, you know, maybe they're sexist, maybe they're ageist, maybe they're racist, and that's probably not true. That's what I want to say. Like, it's probably not true. And so when I also say that you know, what makes us feel better isn't necessarily what is better for us, because maybe there was like a legit reason, like maybe there was a real reason here. Maybe you weren't as qualified as you thought you were, or maybe, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know what the situation is, but and that's probably not even the scenario, but that's just kind of how it comes across. And others perceive you as, wow, okay, I thought we were friends, but we're not anymore. Like, that's the other thing that this seems to be. And it kind of feels like, well, I'm only your friend if this is how, like, there's got to be, you are like it's like the Six of Pentacles, but it seems shocking that, oh, okay. It could almost even be like in that scenario, it could have been a really close friend who was doing the interview. They might have said to you, like, I know, I mean, I can't guarantee anything, and I'm also not the only person making this decision, right? So something, I don't know. I feel like Capricorn, something's going on here, and somebody's like shocked that, oh, this is what Capricorn expects, and I am not able to do that. So I'm not sure. It's either we're friends or we're not. And if we're friends, that means they get hired for this position, but I'm not the only one making that choice. So for me to hire them for this position, I'd have to go against my own boss and HR, and that could get me in a bad, like, right? Like, it just feels like an ultimatum energy here. Huh. Oh, what is it? The Lovers reversed is here, upright in the deck, like face up. I'm going to put that back in. I don't know what point that came out. But it is, it's like a path, like, okay, Capricorn is not friends anymore. And it is, it's like, because please yourself, there's something that, with these tarot cards, to me, it looks like there's something, maybe something in yourself that you don't want to face. Maybe, like, it could be something too, like you thought, oh, I'm a shoestring, or I'm a shoe in the door. What the fuck is the phrase? I'm a shoe-in. I think that's it, right? I'm a shoe-in for this position. So maybe you didn't research much about the company because you thought, well, my friend is going to be there in the interview. But maybe your friend wasn't the one asking most of the questions. And maybe the person asking the questions asked a few questions and you didn't have the answers to it. I don't know. What others get wrong about you? Wow, is learning envy. Okay, so that's interesting. Something's happened here. Learning. The Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Envy. Seven of Wands, the Chariot, and the Four of Cups. No, Capricorn, it's coming across like you're the one making this decision. What? Yeah, this reading is really coming out like strong here for somebody. Yeah, because, okay, this is learning about envy, but it's like you've done it to yourself. Oh. Seven of Wands and the Chariot. And the Four of Cups. It's giving me this feeling like you could make something better, but you choose not to. I'm sorry. I hope this is, I was just telling you what the cards are saying, guys. Like, and you could be envious of a friend group even. And it's like the friend group's like, well, hey, we never said that you couldn't be friends. Like, you kind of made the ultimatum and I can't do that. Like, I can't do what it is that you want me to do. And so, oh my gosh, really, honestly, it is. Because then we get the loneliness, how this affects you in relationships. So, well, you made your choice. You're like, I made my choice. I'm going to be lonely. How this affects you really? Angel of Balance. The Ten of Swords. Loneliness. The Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. Wow, that's interesting because it's confused about your own feelings, I think. But then over here, what people get wrong about you, it's almost like you're shutting your feelings out. Or you're not considering how important your feelings are in a decision-making process. Or even how your feelings can end up affecting you negatively. Or they can be responsible for making decisions that don't turn out well. Right? What is this Ten of Swords? The Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Honoring. I mean, this looks like, I don't know, like hurting somebody's feelings or like hurting somebody or betraying someone, or you're determined that you've been betrayed. I mean, I don't know what the situation is, but I'm just telling you what the cards are saying here. Because there is someone here who's like, doesn't feel like you're their friend. And it feels like you've created a situation or an ultimatum here where that's not possible. But the situation may not be correct. Like there could be something going on here where you want to, I would say maybe like even for your ego, right? Like the ego would be the thing that would get in the way of understanding why you didn't get the job or why. What's with the Angel of Love at the bottom? The Emperor and the Queen of Swords. Honestly, too, it is like turning your back. Like the backs are turned here. These two people, their backs are turned from one another. What was the underlying dog card? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. The Eight of Pentacles and the Moon. Honestly, isn't that weird? Because it could become some sort of fear in one's work, some sort of illusions or unknown things going on in a person's work or workspace. The Eight of Cups is at the bottom. Somebody's walked away here. Yeah, that's what I have. That's what I have, Capricorn. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask who they really are. So that could be interesting. That could be some sort of friend or something like that that is coming up here. I'm going to leave that open to spirit, though. Who they really are, how you perceive them, what you get wrong about them, and how this affects them in this situation. There are two options in the description below to the extended if you would like to follow me there. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.